Okay guys, so I'm just gonna make this video over how awesome Youniques brushes are, okay? So they come in a big set like this. They come in a cool little cassette holder. Some people like to keep these on their bathroom counters for storage. So I'm just gonna kind of go over briefly what each one is used for, what it's made of, and then I've got to actually clean. These are my actual brushes I use. So I actually have to clean these brushes, okay? So I'm gonna kind of give you a brush tutorial of cleaning them. All of our brushes are lined, have inner copper inside of there. So you can use them wet or dry. They're not gonna rust. They're made to last a lifetime. These are very, very good quality brushes, okay? They are also cruelty-free, which is always awesome. So this first brush is our foundation brush, okay? You can see the bristles. Awesome synthetic fibers, okay? The reason they're made out of synthetic fibers is so that you can get as little as a coverage to as full as you want. This grabs less product than natural hair. So if you want a light coverage with your either the cream foundation, the BB cream, or the press cream foundation, you'll just use one side. If you want a more full coverage, you'll use both sides. So really, really good brush right here. The next brush is the blusher brush. So you can see it's kind of angled. Also lined with copper so it doesn't rust. These fibers, this brush is super soft. It's made with copra hair. I don't know if you know what a copra is, but it's a type of shaggy animal. So just like humans get haircuts, animals get haircuts, and then they reuse the hair, they donate it and make brushes out of them, okay? So obviously a brusher brush is good for blush, or even if you're gonna contour with bronzer on your cheeks, you can use this and it's super soft. One of my favorite brushes I use all the time. We're gonna go to this little powder brush. Powder puff brush is really large, super soft, also made out of copper hair, okay? If you're gonna use bronzer all over, you would wanna use this brush, and you can use it for the pressed powder, bronzer, but you want to go from forehead to chin. If you go chin to forehead, it causes the hairs to stand up and it makes your complexion look chalky. So forehead to chin with this awesome little powder puff brush. I love that thing. Let me see, the next one I'm gonna grab is the deluxe brush. Sorry, I'm a lefty, so this kind of gets backwards, but this deluxe brush is used to cover the whole eyelid with shadow, okay? It's also good to help make a smoky eye. It just gives you an even color, and this is actually made out of a pony hair. So I like to say it's a ponytail. The next brush I use all the time is called a crease brush. This is made out of goat hair. So it's a little more, oh my gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? Not tense, but it's just a little more firm hair. Feels more like bristles. Coarse, that's the word, sorry. Obviously we know what a crease brush is for. It's good for inner creases when you want to put dark colors in. And then we move to the liner shader brush. Okay, so the liner shader brush, it has this liner area, see how it's angled? Makes it easy for a straight line, and it is also made with synthetic fibers so that it will grab less of the product. You can always add more, but you can't take away. Now the shader end of the brush is soft, and this is something you want to rub over everything. It melds colors together really well for like a beautiful finish, and it's also made from a ponytail or pony's hair, okay? Let's go back to the concealer. Oh, what did I do with that brush? This is the concealer brush, okay? It is also made with synthetic fibers. This is what you want to use if you're putting on either the powder. You can use it wet or dry to use the powder concealer, or the new liquid concealer that's coming out. So once again, it's synthetic fibers, so it grabs less, and you can always add more, but it's a good concealer brush. And then we have our cream shadow brush, okay? It's also made with synthetic fibers. Grabs less of the product, and you can add more of this. I use this daily because I use our cream shadows daily. And then last but not least, our amazing lash comb and brow brush. So I'm gonna take this off. So the lash comb is made with stainless steel bristles. Doesn't rust, but it gets between those areas that get clumped together. And then these brow brush is made from animal boar hair, so it's very coarse, but it brushes those brows out nice. So I'm just going to show you how I now wash them. I'm just going to set this right here so that y'all can kind of see. I'm going to talk a little louder because you're going to hear the water running. But what I recommend is either like a baby shampoo or a natural shampoo. And I'm just going to get my crease brush first. And I wet my fingers and I put a little bit of shampoo in my hair, in my hand, because just like these brushes are hair, and just like our hair is hair, so we want to use shampoo. So you want to rub it around in that shampoo, and you can see the color coming off in my hands. And it's washing these bristles just as if we were washing our hair. So you want to rub it together, get all that color out. Gross. You want to run it under the water. You want to bring it up again, make sure there's no color. Look how pretty that is. It took off all of the color. So you see it coming off? So that's what you do. And then I lay mine on a towel to dry. I kind of fan them out a little bit and let them dry. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to wash this other crease brush. See how it's kind of flared and it's black? That's because I've been using it. So I need to put more shampoo on my hand, and then I rub it around and get it good and clean. Ooh, and you can just see it all coming off. I recommend you try to wash your brushes weekly if you use them every day. I know life gets busy, so I'm not saying that that's even possible, but as best as possible. Alright, you rinse it, and then I pull it up, and you see how clean it is? And it kind of gives me a chance to reshape that brush, because it's kind of getting flared. So I'm going to let it air pass. The next brush I'm going to do is going to be a blusher brush, okay? Once again, more hair, add more shampoo, and rub it around. I barely use this one. I just touch it in my blush or touch it in my bronzer. So it doesn't have a whole lot on it. It's also black, but you can, when you pull your soap up like this, that's how you can tell. So I'm not going to show you every single brush, but I just want to show you some so that you can see how to clean brushes. All right, y'all have a good evening.